Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Very good morning. Your Excellencies, Vice President, Deputy Governors, international speakers, faculty, staff, students, and respected guests. We are excited to welcome you at the Saudi Next G Summit, hosted by the Communication Systems and Sensing Center and the Electrical Engineering Department, and organized by KFUPM Institute of Knowledge Exchange, KIX. The summit comes in alignment with the University Research Strategy and the Kingdom's Vision 2030. The summit brings together visionaries, researchers, innovators, and leading experts from government, industry, and academia to explore the future of communication systems. Over the next 2 days, we will be exploring groundbreaking advancements in digital twin, ORAN, artificial intelligence, non-terrestrial networks, smart and autonomous systems, immersive communication, and cybersecurity. Our goal is to foster interdisciplinary collaboration and partnerships that will drive us towards sustainable, intelligent, secure, and connected world. Join us as we embark on this exciting journey to shape the future of communication technology. Together, we will pave the way of the new era of connectivity and innovation. Welcome to the Saudi Next G Communication. I would like to invite Professor Daniel De Costa to give an overview about the technical program.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to NextG Summit. It's a really pleasure to host you at KFUPM, and I'm extremely happy to give you these welcome words. I currently a distinguished professor of Electrical Engineering Department, affiliated with the Interdisciplinary Research Center of Communication Systems and Sensing at KFUPM. And I also acted as a chair of the scientific committee of the summit. So during the next 2 days, we will dive into insightful discussions focused on 4 main areas: sustainability, security, intelligence, connectivity, which has been identified as the main pillars of NextG technologies. Here I show a brief roadmap regarding the technology revolution. As you can see, every 10 years we have a generation, and each generation has its all use cases, all technologies, all requirements, and started 1990, a long time ago, with voice analog in the first generation. Then we evolved over the years, second, voice digital, third, mobile data. And we have the big revolution, 4G. It was the start of the smartphone era. And now you are in the middle of 5G and 6G. 5G was launched in 2020, but it's still under deployment. So basically, we have 3 main pillars of 5G. You have enhanced mobile broadband, ultra-reliable low-latency communications, and massive machine-type communication. And you are seeing convergent services. And for our roadmap, the path forward, 6G, you'll be creating some new use cases, focus on new technologies, which will be discussed during the summit, especially AI, non-terrestrial networks, digital twin. And what is really important we know is to each generation, we have basically the standardization, the development. It follows 4 stages. The first stage is the technical requirements, which is going to provide some of the key metrics related to latency, reliability, number of connected devices, and so on. And then you have the second stage is to develop a standard which will be capable to read those requirements. And now you are in the second stage. You are defining those standards, but you have also two more stages, the network deployment and the service evolution, which are really important to make it successful IT generation. And one point that we should know and you should distinguish is the difference between networks and services. Basically, network is the infrastructure which enables the services. And the services are new monetizable use cases of network, which means I cannot launch services without a network. And if you look, for example, if you take an example 5G, 5G is still under deployment because the public was not able to distinguish. They were expecting to launch the services when the networks were ready. And this was not the case. And for the generations, we need also to account for different factors: the technology maturity, lifestyle innovation. We needed to, for example, the big revolution was 4G. We needed to modify, provide our lifestyle. We need to account for investment cost, policy regulation, and the business model. These are really important, and this will be discussed during these 2 days. Because what you can, the very important point is to learn with the lessons of the previous generation to not make the same mistakes. Because if you look, for example, network versus services, we can fall into the chicken egg situation, which means we have networks which are not able to deliver the services. It was in 2020. 5G was based in a 4G core network. And at the same time, we don't have motivation to invest in new core networks since you do not have services ready to be launched. So this is the very important point which must be part of the discussions. So regarding the technical program, we try to make it very diversified. So we are going to focus during these 2 days in very important topics. Each day we have 4 keynote talks, 1 panel section. We have also the posters showing the screens outside, which will showcase our recent projects, our latest outcomes. So in the first day, sorry for the times, I think there are some mistakes in the time, okay? But we have in the morning section 2 keynote talks, one about non-terrestrial network, connecting the unconnected, yes, which is one of the priorities in our discussions. We have another talk about spectrum outlook for commercial and innovative use. And we have a panel about what is the next G business case. And in the afternoon section, we have a speech about Open Run, which is one of the priorities in our technology ecosystem. And to conclude the day, we have a very interesting talk about the digital twin. So basically, this is the first day a program. The second day has the same structure. We have 2 keynote talks in the morning section. The first one will be provided by Professor Ali Mukebo, and he will show the ongoing projects of the center, our activities, the research we've been doing there. And then we have a talk about cybersecurity. We have the coffee break and a panel about security and privacy, requirements and challenges for next year. And then in the afternoon part, we have an interesting talk about the intersection of the physical and the digital time, a new concept which finds applicability in most of the emerging communication systems. And we have the last talk tomorrow about energy efficiency techniques to guarantee 6G technology, secure 6G technology. And then we concluded the event with a closing ceremony and awards our speakers. I would like to thank all who contribute for this organization, especially KFUPM for the strong support, the President, Dr. Mohamed Al-Sagafi, the Vice President of Research Innovation, Dr. Al-Shaikh, the Electrical Engineering Department, especially the Chairman, Dr. Mohamed Al-Muhaini, the Center on Communication System Sensing, especially the Director, Professor Ali Mukebo, KICS, Dr. Fahad and his team, the whole organized committee, the distinguished speakers, the panelists, the distinguished guests, students, postdoc, and attendees. Thank you very much for coming. Your presence here, it makes this event truly special. And my final message is the summit must be more than a series of sections. We should explore as a journey that invites us to envision and contribute to a future where connectivity is not only faster and smarter, but also sustainable and secure. Thank you very much. Welcome again and enjoy the summit.
The Communication, Space and Technology Commission, CST, is our strategic partner. We have been working together, doing projects, short courses, consultancy, and more. On behalf of His Excellency, Dr. Mohammed Tamimi, the Governor of CST, remarks are presented by Engineer Mohammed Al-Janoubi, the Deputy Governor of the Radio Spectrum Sector. Please help me welcome the Deputy Governor, Engineer Mohammed Al-Janoubi.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Good morning, everyone. In the beginning, I'd like to thank KFUPM for hosting us and holding this summit about the next generation, 6G, given the timing and the critical timing right now of the technology heading to the next generation network. So we are in CST, in Communication, Space and Technology Commission, value collaboration with academia research entities and value the importance of research and academia in shaping the future of the technologies. That's why we in CST have established a radio advisory group. Why? To align between policymakers, industry, and research and academia. This research advisory group is our arm in CST to advise us in regulatory aspects, so advise us in how to shape the technology. And we have in this conference 4 of our distinguished members from different universities in the kingdom that help CST. So our belief in CST is it is very important between us to align with KFUPM, with King Saud University, King Abdulaziz University, or King Abdullah definitely University in for science and technology. The alignment between policymakers, universities, and industry is very important to shape the technology and to position Saudi Arabia as a leader in the technology. Again, given that the change in the technology, currently we are reaching to the end time of the 5G, and we are heading to the next generation of 6G in the coming future. So we value this, and we wish to you all having very successful 2 days. And again, thank you to Dr. Ali Mgabel and KFUPM for inviting us in this conference, and we wish you to very successful 2 days of this next generation summit. Thank you so much.
The Interdisciplinary Research Center for Communication, Systems and Sensing, IRC-CSS, was established as part of the university's plan to focus on research that spans multiple disciplines on areas that are needed by the kingdom and even globally. The center was established to advance knowledge in the areas of communication systems and sensing, to facilitate the transformations of this knowledge into commercial innovations. I will leave you with a short video about the research activities at the center.
KFUPM remains at the forefront of the Kingdom's economic ambitions, driving the country towards the new global digital economy through promoting research and education to improve the human condition and advance solutions for evolving challenges worldwide. The Interdisciplinary Research Center for Communication Systems and Sensing, IRC-CSS, is committed to advancing knowledge in communication and sensing technologies, addressing both regional and global challenges.
The Center for Communication Systems and Sensing is one of the interdisciplinary research centers at King Fahd University of Petroleum and Minerals. Its strategy has two sides, the communication aspects and the sensing aspects. Both of them are there to support building cognitive cities. In the communication side, we build infrastructure, and in the sensing side, we support sensor networks. This objective, this strategy is aligned with the university strategy, which is also aligned with the RDIA, Research, Development and Innovation at the Kingdom level, and that's all to achieve the Kingdom's Vision 2030.
The center has identified two grand challenges: developing holistic designs across multiple disciplines, signal processing, communications, sensing, machine learning, and big data to address public safety and national security needs, and supporting the Saudi mission to establish 5 cognitive cities by 2040. The center is involved in several key projects, including a CST-funded initiative focused on sharing and compatibility studies in the sub-700 MHz UHF band, and a collaboration with Aramco on flow production monitoring using signal processing and machine learning techniques. The center is equipped with advanced tools and software essential for pioneering research in communication and sensing technologies. Among its facilities are an antenna chamber, multiple spectrum analyzers, vector network analyzers, and USRP units for high-performance software-defined radio research.
I'm focused on developing indigenous waveforms for the radar systems. Apart from that, I have been involved in developing algorithms for the next generation reconfigurable intelligent surfaces for 5G and 6G based applications under the umbrella of communication systems and sensing.
The applications covered by IRC-CSS include wired and wireless communications, 5G per 6G, machine-to-machine, M2M, communications, sustainable and reliable communications for autonomous unmanned vehicles, AUV, virtual and augmented reality, collision avoidance, localization, navigation, and remote sensing, contributing significantly to the Saudi Green Initiative and the Middle East Green Initiative recently announced by the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia.
For the patronage speech, I would like to invite the Vice President for Research and Innovation, Dr. Ali Sheikhi, for the stage. Please help me welcome Dr. Ali Sheikhi.
Thank you very much, Dr. Ali. بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين والصلاة والسلام على أشرف الأنبياء والمرسلين نبينا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين أما بعد. Esteemed attendees, honorable faculty members and researchers, distinguished speakers, ladies and gentlemen, Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. And good morning to everyone. On behalf of the President of King Fahd University of Petroleum and Mineral, I'd like really to convey to you his greeting and his best wishes for the fruitful summit, inshallah. I am also honored and delighted to welcome you all to KFUPM on this great occasion, marking the inauguration of Saudi Next G Summit, and proudly organized by the IRC for Communication System and sensing. Usually we talk about the summit itself, but I'll change a little bit this time. I'll talk first about what's happening in the university briefly. I will not take, inshallah, long. At KFUPM, we firmly believe that education and research play pivotal roles in shaping the future. Therefore, since 2020, KFUPM has been undergoing an amazing transformation, whether in academia or in research, with the objective is to help to diversify the economy of Saudi Arabia. We believe that to achieve this ambition, we need to produce future economy creating talents and improve our human resources capability along with having high-end infrastructure at KFUPM. Very quickly in the education side, we based early on, since 2020, all our undergraduate majors on artificial intelligence by establishing AI plus X for undergraduate student as a requirement for all of our undergraduate students. We developed concentration program called CX program, and we developed industry-driven master program called MX. All these nearly 100 programs that we created and established in just in a span of 4 to 5 years are futuristic, market-driven, and in line with Kingdom's Vision 2030. Also, we revamped our senior design project. We empowered our students, and we empowered female across all sectors, making history that our intake of female students in the last couple of years exceeded 40% in engineering, making it the highest intake in female students worldwide in engineering. We introduced lately a direct bachelor to PhD program as first of its kind in Saudi Arabia. In the research sector, we introduced 22 new thematic research centers of innovation, solution, spirit, and interdisciplinary collaborative nature, with the objective that our research must have a positive impact on our community and humanity. Through industry partnership and along all our chain of ecosystem, we hope we can take our research to the higher technology readiness level. I am also pleased to announce that KFUPM launched recently its 7-year research strategy, 2024 up to 2030, that aligns with the 4 national focus areas of the RDIA, which is energy and industrial leadership, sustainable environment and essential needs, economies of the future, and health and wellness. Inspired by leading research-intensive university, KFUPM incorporated grand challenges as a primary focus in shaping its strategic research plan, with emphasis on interdisciplinary collaboration and strategic partnership with government and industry to ensure that we will have the impactful contribution to the diversification of the Saudi economy while serving the broader needs of society and humanity. This research strategy is really meant to be flexible, allowing KFUPM to adapt swiftly to emerging opportunities or challenges within the national ecosystem, keeping the university at the forefront of innovation. It is also with immense pride and excitement that I share with you a remarkable recognition of KFUPM. Recently, we have been ranked as follows: 101 in the world according to QS ranking, 101 worldwide, and 4th globally by the US Patent Office in the number of granted patents for universities. In 2024, in terms of the world subject ranking by QS, KFUPM is ranked 2nd in petroleum engineering, 8th in mining and minerals, 37th in civil engineering, 48th in chemical engineering, 54th in mechanical engineering, 58th in data science and AI, 62nd in electrical engineering, and so on. We are improving, alhamdulillah, in all subjects. Now, let me talk a little bit about the summit itself. The theme, as you heard, of this summit is the journey towards sustainable, cognitive, and secure connectivity, underscores the critical need to align technological advancement with sustainability, intelligence, and security in our increasingly connected world. Over those 2 days, we will explore transformative, inshallah, ideas and pioneering breakthroughs in key strategic areas such as digital twins, ORAN, artificial intelligence, non-terrestrial networks, smart and autonomous system, and cybersecurity. These cutting-edge topics not only promise to redefine the technological landscape, but also hold immense potential to address global challenges and create meaningful impact. The summit will also serve as a platform to foster interdisciplinary collaboration and strategic partnership among diverse technology sectors. It's our aspiration that the connection formed here will extend beyond these 2 days, forging long-term alliances that drive innovation and progress. From a human perspective, communication will not just be about the exchange of words, images, sound. It will be about true feeling connected, despite physical distances, cultural divides, or even the limitation of language. This evolution in communication will turn the intangible into the tangible, the unreachable into the near. Thoughts and raw emotion, joy, sorrow, love, in their purest form, will be communicated by bypassing the inefficiency of language. This is at least the expectation for the future of communication. Conversation won't just be heard or read. They will be experienced heart to heart and mind to mind. It will be the closest we have ever come to understanding one another's innermost truths. The lines between the physical and digital will blur further and further as augmented reality and virtual reality mature into fully immersive platforms. These technologies will bring people closer than ever before, creating moments that feel real because they are real in a sense, even if the medium is digital. Artificial intelligence will act as a bridge, offering real-time translation, emotional analysis, and personalized responses. But more importantly, it will nurture empathy. Technology will no longer feel cold or mechanical, but instead a compassionate extension of our humanity. The future of communication is not just a story of technology, but a narrative about humanity, resilience, and adaptability. It will remind us that no matter how advanced our tool become, the heart of communication lies in the relationship they nurture. In that connection, we may and we will rediscover our humanity. Thank you very much for all joining us for this Saudi Next G Summit. I look forward to the fruitful discussion and collaboration ahead and remarkable advancement we will achieve together. I hope you will enjoy those 2 days. I'd like to thank everybody for the organization of this event, led by Professor Daniel, Dr. Ali Mugabil and his center, Dr. Fahad and Kix, Electrical Engineering Department, of course, which is my home department because my background is also in electrical engineering. Thank you very much. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
I'd like to ask the VRI to stay on the stage. Keysight and KFUPM, both parties collaborate in areas of scientific research and academic, focusing on the following areas: artificial intelligence, machine learning, terahertz communication, energy efficiency and optimization, digital twin, and ray tracing, ORAN, and others. The collaboration agreement between KFUPM and Keysight include joint projects and hosting researchers and students to conduct research to Keysight facilities. I'd like to invite Dr. Michael, Director of Keysight Technology Spain, to come to the stage, Professor Daniel Da Costa, our distinguished professor, to come to the stage to launch the agreement between KFUPM and Keysight. Thank you very much. To capture this beautiful moment, yes, please. Thank you. To capture this beautiful moment, an important moment, I'd like to kindly ask everybody to stand on his location for a group photo. So, would like to take a group photo at your location. So, it will take a minute or so for the